Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Emily with myclosetrocks.com where we sell pre-authenticated designer fashion. Today I'm going to do a comparison between a real Louis Vuitton key pouch and a counterfeit one. The only reason I have a counterfeit one is because I had a client that wanted to consign it. However, when I received it, I knew right away this was a fake key pouch, unfortunately. So she got scammed. Hopefully she can get her money back, but I just wanted to do a little quick comparison because it is the worst Louis Vuitton counterfeit I have seen in my entire life. Before I show you the key pouches, let's just go over a couple things like the dust bag, the box, and the material card so you can see what the packaging should look like and what this fake one has for the accessories. All right, so here are the boxes. The fake box is this larger, smoother, brighter orange, and this smaller one is the real one. The logo on the real one should be slightly raised, it should be black, and the exterior should be kind of like a grainy texture. The fake one, the logo is not raised and it has this more smoother, weirder orange. There should also be a blue fabric pull on the front. Keep in mind, if you do buy your key pouch secondhand, it might be an older model. There might also be a brown box with a leather tab, but it really depends on which year it was purchased. All right, let's look at the dust bag. So this bigger one is the fake one. And you can see how terrible the font is, how sloppy it is. The stitching is insanely messy and large, and the fabric is stiff, and there is no white maiden tag in the interior. Here's the authentic one. It is a lot smaller, it's softer, it has the correct logo, and then in the interior, you can find a tag telling you the material and where it was made. Also on the fake one, I noticed they did like a misstamp on it, so that's also just, something super sloppy that Louis Vuitton most likely would not put out to sell. All right, let's look at the material cards. So the material card, if you purchase in the US, usually it will tell you in English on one side and then French on the other. The fake one is only French and it is not cut evenly. The logo isn't centered, it's not correct. The text is also the wrong font. The fake one also came wrapped in this paper with this weird sticker, which I have never seen in my life. All right, let's look at the Care Booklets. So Care Booklets can be a little bit larger like this one. They can be smaller like this one. It really just depends on what you get with your Louis Vuitton item. This did not come with the key pouch I have, but it is from a authentic Louis Vuitton bag. So I just wanted to show you what it does look like. And again, it matches the kind of texture of the box on the outside of the Care Booklet, and it also has a slightly raised logo. The fake one is just like a flimsy orange notebook, and it says Monogram World Tour, which is not at all what the key pouch is. So I have no idea where they got that from. Okay, now I'm going to show you the key pouches. So here is the authentic one, and this is the fake one. So as soon as I took this key pouch out of the box, I was like, oh my God, it is so puffy and thick. So if you look at the difference between the widths on these, and if they're brand new, they're gonna be a little puffy. The older they get a little bit like firmer. This one's a little bit older, but it's just does not look like the correct sizing at all. Okay, so let's look at the exterior logo stamp. There should be a Louis Vuitton Paris in a little white square, and it should be a kind of thinner font and very precise. And on the fake one, it's just really sloppy. The S is like above the I, and it's not spaced correctly at all. And it's blurry as well. So that was a big red flag. Now, if we look at the zipper pulls, you'll notice that the zipper pull on the fake one is the incorrect shape. It should be slightly smaller at the top and then gets bigger towards the bottom. And then there should be a raised LV logo. Bottom of the V should almost be touching the L. In the fake one, it's like a floating V, And there's also a lot of bubbles and weird things on the zipper pull. Now, if you look at the keychain, the counterfeit one is a lot longer. The chain is also the incorrect size. And then if we look at the logo on the latch, you will see again that the engraving is not the correct font and the V is again floating up there and it just looks really sloppy. A quick side note, if you do get a key pouch with gold hardware, don't be alarmed if the keychain hardware is shinier than the zipper hardware. It might be a little bit more matte on the zipper, and that's totally normal. Now, if we open them up, there should be a Louis Vuitton Paris embossing. It might say Louis Vuitton Paris made in France. It might just say Louis Vuitton Paris. It just depends, again, on the year it was made. So this interior logo should be located pretty much right under where the zipper fabric is. And in the fake one, it is located a lot lower, and so its placement is incorrect. The letters should be evenly spaced and the font should be very clear and easy to read. Okay, let's look at the most important part of your Louis Vuitton key pouch. So if you do have a good counterfeit one, it's important to always look at the date code, and yes, they should all have a date code. So on the fake one, the date code is in the wrong place. The date code should be near the zipper in the upper corner, and it should match the color of the logo stamp as well in the interior. The quickest and easiest way to see if your date code is legitimate is go to lvcodecalc.com, put in your date code, and it will tell you exactly where and when it was made. Of course, a counterfeit one can have a legitimate date code, but it is a really fast way to just check to see if it is real or not. On the real one, the code is SD5106. This means it was made in the 50th week of 2016 in either France or the US. The code on the fake one is WW6188. First of all, WW doesn't stand for anything, so that's not an actual Louis Vuitton factory code. It also means it was made in the 68th week of 2018, which doesn't exist. The counterfeit key pouch did not come with a receipt or with a tag, so I just want to show you really quick what those look like if you do purchase yours secondhand or from the store. A gift receipt from an online purchase should look like this. A tag from a brand new key pouch should look like this. It's a sticker, actually. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hoped this helped you determine if your key pouch was fake or authentic. As always, get it professionally authenticated, and there are links below to companies that I recommend. Don't forget to head over to myclosetrocks.com and shop Louis Vuitton there. It is always pre-authenticated before we sell, so you can buy with confidence. Thanks again.